MLB Network has baseball coming your way on a summer night at Oriole Park in Baltimore. Now to the plate, Jose Ramirez. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
For Las Vegas.
And underway tonight from Baltimore as the first pitch misses for ball one.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
2-1 to Jose Ramirez.
1 strike.
Sent on the ground out to second. To his right head. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
In the second spot tonight.
First offering on its way. Swing and a miss on a nice biting slider. Sliders in for a strike. DeGrom has both great strikeout stuff and exceptional command on the mound to go with it. A rare combination, but one that makes him one of the best in our sport.
Matty V, you talked about it. He doesn't walk a whole lot of guys. Well, if you don't walk a lot of guys, that means you have to throw the ball in the strike zone. And when you do with great stuff like this guy has, he racks up the strikeouts. There aren't a lot of guys that get strikeouts by throwing the ball in the strike zone. This is one of the few that does it.
And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting one out.
The left fielder, number 3, Dave Root.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball one. Pulled toward right center field. Gordon is there. And the inning is over. Here's Hanley Ramirez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for
First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Missed with a slider. And the changeup is way low that time. Popped him up. Ramirez on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Stepping up now, Dick Head, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Bases are empty, one man out. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to, as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now. First pitch coming, here it is. And a great change of pace has him off balance, a swing and a miss. Sale has his target, looking for the strikeout here on 0-2. High and deep to right center. Bautista has a read on it, and that retires the side. So striding in, Mike Piazza. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. Hit the other way out toward right field. Moving under it, Cruz looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Digging in the switch hitter, Francisco Lindor, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. No score here as we play inning number 2.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Throw on to first, 2 gone. Digging in, Jose Bautista. First delivery to him on the way. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
He's going to have to make adjustment on that slider away. He can't just make it a non-competitive pitch and allow these guys to take. He's got to start that a little bit more over the middle of the plate to get that swing and miss on the outer half.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it.
Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Maybe not, as this stays up in the air long enough. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson, and he'll step in to start things out against Chris Sale. And a slider tails outside for ball one. Donaldson is a highly regarded defender, especially as corner infielders go. Some guys at first or third are there because they can hit, but he takes a lot of pride in his defense, and as a result, it's definitely not uncommon for him to make an impact on the game with his glove. And that's out number one. Digging in now, Gary Sanchez. Here comes the first pitch. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike one. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Trout moves over. 2 down. So coming to the plate, Billy Williams. Trying to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball one. And he fouls this one off. One and one, here it comes. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. Here now the 2-2. And it's fouled away.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
Full count to Billy Williams, 3-2. This is in the air to left field. Ruth is there, and he'll make the catch. Here's Nolan Arenado. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball one. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Now the 2-0. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Head waits on it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Chris Sale. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Head is there. And quickly there are 2 away. Digging in for his second at bat, Jose Ramirez. 0 for 1 here in the early going. This is in the air to center. Does he have another 1-2-3 for the ledger? He does. 8 in a row he's set. Now in the box, Nelson Cruz, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Right fielder.
Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. Standing in, Alex Gordon. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And a check swing here. They'll appeal it down to third. No swing, says Woody Keller. It's ball 1. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. And he comes back with a gorgeous slider there for strike 2. Pulled toward right center field. Trout has a read on it. And that's the first out of the inning. So here now is the pitcher, Jacob deGrom.
Jacob deGrom.
First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss at a changeup that has him all kinds of goofed up at the plate. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Hanley Ramirez. He popped out in his first trip. Here's a high pop-up. Sale has got it, and the side is retired. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up.
Center fielder.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Oh, and a good tight slider there, and he's in command, nothing in 2. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
Riding in once again, Matthew Sikafus comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Just 1 hit apiece for both of these clubs. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate.
I know this team has been struggling offensively, but here's a perfect situation with a 3-1 count. You have a chance to do some damage. You know you're getting a guaranteed fastball.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. Head is up with it, and that's the second out. Digging in to try it again, Babe Ruth. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Gordon racing back on the warning track. He makes the catch. Now at the plate, Dick Head. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. A ball and no strikes. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out. Here's J.D. Martinez. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Ruth is after it, and that's the second out of the inning. So here's the cleanup hitter, Josh Donaldson. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2. So that was a good job to hold up right there.
Ball taken there. 2-1 now. And a fastball just a bit up.
He's had command of his pitches all day. Hasn't walked a soul. But we find ourselves in a 3-ball count here. Want to see how aggressive he gets in the zone.
Ready for another chance? Gary Sanchez. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
That's what makes pitching so difficult. You get the first 2 guys out of the inning, then you give up that 2-out base hit.
Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. Oh, and this kicks right off of him. Sanchez blows through the stop sign, headed for home, and they swipe the tag on him, and the inning is over. At the plate, Mike Piazza. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Chopped weakly to the left. And he's safe. Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista. Here's the first pitch to him. Foul tip into the catcher's glove. It's strike 1.
You're on the mound in this situation. You only have 2 options. You got to find a way to strike this next guy out or get him to ground into a double play.
Stays alive, still 0-2. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Classic strikeout pitch right there on 0-2. It's the one we know he loves going to, but great recognition to lay off in that spot.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Jose Bautista becomes the first out of the inning. The set and the 1-0 pitch. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Piazza over at second. Lindor is over at first with 1 away. Outside in a full count, 3-2.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here. So whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
Here's a slider that's inside, 1-0.
This is a situation where you have to step out of the box and tell yourself, my job is to get the runner in from third. It'd be nice to gap one and get them both in, but you want to take a little pressure off you offensively and just focus on being productive.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2-2.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or are you still looking for the double play ball?
This is a great spot to be in as a pitcher. You have 2 strikes, you can bury one for a potential strikeout, and at worst, keep the ball down in the zone. You might be able to turn one pitch into an inning-ending double play.
Count now a ball and a strike. So 1-1. Misses for the second ball.
Count is 2-1.
Bases are loaded here, 2 down. Fouled off. Right side. Throw in time, so a good pitch there gets him out of the bait. So stepping in, Billy Williams. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Third baseman, Billy
High in the air out to center field. On the move is Trout. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
All right, fielder number 17.
First delivery to him on the way. Missed with a slider. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Ruth has a read on it. 2 down. Coming to the plate now, Alex Gordon. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Gordon.
Nope.
Down on the
Ball 1.
shins and missed with it. Ball 1.
I really like how he's getting ahead early in the count. He's pitching aggressively, and what that does, it holds the pitch count down.
2-0 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 3-1.
This is a good at-bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
And Gordon looks at ball 4. Stepping up now, Jacob deGrom looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Soft liner to the right side, and as it turns out, the 2-out walk. Digging in once again, Mike Trout. His line includes a single and a fly ball and 2 at-bats thus far. Grounded back up the middle. A diving effort there by Ramirez, but he can't quite get there. It's a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 6th. Ready for another shot now, Matthew Zickafoose. And that diamond rating on his card isn't just for show. It'd be tough to argue he's anything but one of the game's best players. Gordon going back at the track, but it's the right fielder that gets there to make the catch. And there's 1 away now. So a runner at first now with 1 away, and here comes the Babe. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. On the move is Trout from first. Pitch outside, the throw. Ball's there, and he is out. Good throw. Two out, nobody on. Their count now at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with your offense. Does he take a step back and relax a little bit, or does he call?
And we'll have to leave it there. Here's Hanley Ramirez. He got under one and popped out his last time up. Fly ball out toward left center field. Ruth giving chase, and that's the first out of the inning. Ready once again, Dick Head. He's a diamond player who represents one of the most fearsome power bats in all of baseball. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. Now to the plate, J.D. Martinez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Hit to third, and that finds its way through for a base hit. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Josh Donaldson. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Now his swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule. Into the box now, Gary Sanchez. 1 for 2 with a triple so far in this one. Drilled on the ground is short. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning. Digging in to try it again, Mike Piazza. He singled his last time up.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Gordon is there, and Piazza will shake his head as he's retired on just 1 pitch. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jose Bautista. He flew out his first time around and then was a strikeout victim most recently. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Grounded to third. Throw in time, and the side is retained. Striding in once again, Billy Williams will try and get something started in the home half of the 7th. Fastball in there for a called strike.
One of the keys to pitching late in the game.
Paul Goldschmidt is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the 7th. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Here's the first pitch to him. Pulled high in the air out to left field. And this will be taken in out there just a few steps in front of the track, and there are 2 away now. Infield in the overshift here now the pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Trout has a read on it. And that retires the side. Here's Nolan Arenado. It was a walk in his last trip.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. So 1-1. Here's a high pop-up. Sanchez is there. Makes the play, 1 away. Digging in once again, Chris Sale. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Billy Williams will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. 2 balls and no strikes.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Throw gets him, 2 down. First pitch coming, here it is. Grounded to first. The tag, and he is out. Aroldis Chapman is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth. Ready once again, Jacob deGrom. A strikeout and a lineout for him so far.
Pitcher, Jacob deGrom.
Jorge Posada is going to grab a bat here as he looks to try to set the table in the bottom of the eighth as they look for some insurance. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Bautista has a read on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Hanley Ramirez. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance, Dick Head. And a whiff at a good slider that time. And a neck-high fastball that time.
1-1.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Jake McGee comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth. Digging in and looking for more, Mike Trout. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Johnny Bench is going to be asked to try and be the rally starter as he's up off the bench, ready to lead it off in the ninth. Popped him up. And the move to the pinch hitter will not pan out as that's taken in for the first out.
The batter.
Ready for another shot now, Matthew Sikafus. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. And he misses with it, 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. A bouncer to the left side. And boy, an error saver there at first. If he kept his foot on the bag, he did. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Babe Ruth. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. Into the box now, Mike Piazza. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Mark Melanson gets the call here as he'll try and look for 1 out to finish this thing off. Ruth is off at first with 2 away. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. And it's fouled away. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. And now he'll step off quickly and look the runner back. And a big pitch coming here late, so he'll step out and ask for time. High in the air down the right field line. Cruz is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player.